It's the second scrum of the day already. We're not even a few minutes into the game. We're going to see a lot more of this today. We're going to see which one is the strongest back. Voigas ready to insert the ball. The referee Mattias Solana immediately stops it, wants a bit of clarity on that front back, giving directions. We know in a day like this is going to be very important. Estonia is definitely excited to play this game today. This is their first 15 international games since 2019. First game under the direction of the new head coach, Graham Smith. While the Finnish Barbarians are ready today to give some opportunity of an international game for some local players from the domestic season and some prospects for the national team. Estonia wins the ball. Zidzadze with the 10, moves the ball away. They're going to try to play off the 22. Might not have been the best choice. The ball rolls away. It's a line out. Fast play from Barbarians, but then Solana stops the play. I think he's going to ask. There has been a knock, like a forward pass first, if they want to go from a scrum or a line out, and the Babas elect to go for a scrum. Dangerous play. The Barbarians have the ball inside the 22. Good chance for a set piece play. Let's see what the Finns have in play for today. Scrum half and captain Notarangelo ready to put the ball in. Backs are ready. Are we going to see a pick from Utilainen, or are we going to see the ball to the backs? Oh, it's a penalty. Fast play from Notarangelo. Tap and go. Ball to Utilainen. Ooh, that's a high tackle. He scored anyway. Yeah, let's see if this is going to be a penalty try or just a try. The referee is going to have a chat with the AR. I'm going to wait. We're wondering, was it a play for the backs? Is this going to be a pick from Utilainen? We got a half a board. Is a penalty. Fast tap play from Notarangelo. Pop pass to Utilainen. He just had to charge through 5 meters. It was a high tackle from Estonia, but Utilainen powered through and managed to score anyway. Utilainen is your prospect to check on today. He's competing and fighting for a spot on the international ground, looking for a spot on the Finnish team. And today might be just a power game that we need to see from him. The conversion from Arai is not successful. And we're going to restart from a kickoff from Estonia. The score is 5-0 from the Babas. It's a chilly day here in Myllypuro. Rainy day, windy day. Challenging condition, but we play rugby nonetheless. Estonia getting ready with a kickoff restart with Zidzadze on the ball. The Babas need to catch this safely. The ball this time bounces backwards. Small play for Munti, and it's Buzari with the charge, securing the ball. Babas just outside of the 22. This is Watila with the charge. Good support. They're trying to set up the base to get off. I can see Arai calling for the ball. He gets it, sends the ball in the air, tries to find a spot in midfield. Zidzadze slips, but secure possession. Good pressure from Buzari. Let's see the counter-attack from Estonia. It's blocked right away. Finland gets quite neatly outside of the 22. There is a knock-on from Estonia. Provo recovers the ball. It's Notarangelo trying to do something, get something out of nothing. We have a ruck. Plenty of space outside for Finland. Estonia trying to restart the defense. It's a cheap kick, a little grabber from Notarangelo. He goes for the chase. Zidzadze goes away from the tackle. Notarangelo managed to stick it in. And Finland gains another 50 meters inside Estonia's defense. Estonia has to regroup now and try to get something out of the ball. There's a good backfield coverage from the Barbarians. Estonia powers through. There's a charge securing the ball again. Good line speed from the Babas. Again, another charge with the forwards. Estonia big shoulder down. Setting up the play. It's a slow ball. It's another charge. Estonian carries alone. Runti tries to put hands on the ball and he succeeds. It's not releasing and Finland gets the ball. Alright, fast penalty. That's not 10 meters. Finland has the advantage, I believe. Utilizing in support, and then we have the Babas again inside the 22. Runti gets the ball, another charge. It's a good tackle from Estonia. There is over numbers. The ball is really slow. It's Arai. Tries to put the ball in the air. It's a cheap kick. And let's see if Buzari managed to score. They're going to have a check. We don't have a TMO, unfortunately, but the referee's going to have a chat with AR. It was a cheap kick from Arai towards Buzari on the right side, trying to get that connection that the two already have in Saimaa Sharks. A little conversation. Let's see what they're debating. The AR, Patrick McSteen, trying to give his vision of what happened. Let's see if he saw something. Lots of conversation. They don't seem to be able to agree on something. We see some Estonians doing some push-ups on the field, trying to stay warm. The Barbarians quite happy with the start of their game. They've given no space to Estonia to play. Lots of pressure. So they're gonna have a chat. They're gonna say that it is no try. And it's gonna be a try line restart. Knock on the reception, and Estonia gets a little further away from the try line. Is there going to be another scrum? The level has been pretty even so far. Let's see what is going to be the resilience of these two packs. Estonia has a huge bunch of players coming from Kalev. Kalev that has just recently won the Division 1 final, and they're going to look to capitalize. They played on this very field just last week. Let's see if it's going to be another favorable game, or if the Barbarians will bring home the win. Slow commands, I see a lot of push. It's a strong scrum from the Barbarians. Gets the ball, Tsitsatse pulls the ball in the air again. And he's straight outside. I believe the ball was brought in inside the 22. And it wasn't called. Okay, we're gonna stick with the on-field decision. Finland gets the ball again in the Estonian half, where we have spent most of the game so far. We're going to expect a slow game with all these bursts of acceleration from Barbarians that are quite nice, actually, to witness. You're going to see the security. We have Tony Kania, the throw. We put Prov in the air as the veteran, quite securing the ball. Arai knocks it backwards, so he's still carrying. Utilainen gets a few more meters. He's going to held up. He's going to need some support, and he managed to get to the ground. Great work from Utilainen. Ball to Watila. There is space on the outside. Estonia tries to fold on the right side. The ball is really slow. Prov gets the ball. Ball on the inside. Sweet pass for Utilainen. They get a few more meters. They keep going, and they keep going, and they keep going. It's a bit of mess, and Estonia gets the ball back. Lack of support. Estonia smartly playing defense in that time. Tsitsatse, ball in the middle. It's Kuzma with a bit of a carry.
Yeah, we have one.
Outside, Tsitsatse puts the ball in the air again. We're going to see a pattern on the play of Estonia today. And it's Saravi with a safe catch. It's going to carry in the middle of the field. He's got Buzari on the outside calling for the ball. Ball is stepped. It's Kenny on the outside. Steps back in. Good carry, secures the ball, and Finland can restart on the edge on the left side. Let's see what they get to do. And Swadira with another charge. Stays on their feet. Ball is secure, a bit too slow again. Arai gets the ball, carries himself, and he's going to need some support, and he's going to clear up. Gains more meter, but he's being held up. The more keeps going forward, the more keeps moving forward.
Get in there, forward!
But if they don't do anything, this is going to be a turnover. See, the ball is moved outside. Prorov with the charge. Ball on the outside, I think. That might have been a forward pass. But Estonia keeps the ball possession. We can't see that far. Trying to see on the outside camera that we have a little bit of zoom in. They're trying and celebrating on what happened. But I think it's going to be a knock-on pass next to the try line. It's going to be a scrum from Estonia. You see high spirit with the Barbarians. They're clearly having fun in the way they're playing in spite of the weather. Estonia is trying to find an identity on the field. We see that the game is relying today a lot on getting lots of pressure in the air. They've been quite successful a couple of times. But the times the Barbarians managed to get the ball in their hands, they've had solid counter-attacks. We're going to restart on a 5-meter line. It's going to be another scrum from Estonia. Estonia have been suffering the pack of the Barbarians in the last 2 scrums, but it's going to be a long day, and we know that Estonia is a strong pack of finishers wanting to come in. We're going to need a secure ball. We're going to see if Estonia is going to play again as they did in the previous ball in the 22, or they're going to put the ball in the air once again. We see Tzidze ready for the reception. It's a secure ball this time. Good job from the Estonian scrum. Secure on the back. Oh, it's a slip-in. They're going to have to carry, and the ball went all the way in the dead-end zone. A little mishap from the Estonian 9-10 connection. Of course, it's a really, really slippery ball today, but Barbarians get the ball back in a very favorable position. Once again, the question arises. We see a lot of space on the left side. We got Bocivalo ready on the edge, on the left side, ready, eager to get the ball. We got Saravi, eager to get the ball in the middle, but will utilize and get the ball on the right side. It's going to be a one-on-one. Again, an unstable scrum. See, last time we had a scrum, Baba's possession on this side of the field, it was an almost immediate penalty for them. Lots of talk from Solana. Is trying to get is trying to clear up the chaos on that front line. The battle between Wotila on the left side and Kassuman on the tight end for Estonia has been quite enthralling so far. Big moment for the Barbarians. Notarangelo safe introduction. They win the ball. Good possession. Ball going to the back. Arai. And he finds nicely Litmanen, the outside sender. Lovely hard line. 10-13, finding gaps between the defense line on Estonia. And that's just a perfect start for the Barbarians on this game. Try just under the post. Solid scrum, 10-13, getting through the lines. And the Barbarians are really warming up this game. Arai is now lining up for another conversion. The Japanese hammerhead venturing to Finland and finding his spot in Lappeenranta, now commanding the back line for the Barbarians today. And he's just above the post. Conversion is good. First points for Arai today. Seeing some support, Estonian players talking to each other, trying to find some unity. They want and need to get some pressure on the other side of the field to have a say in this game. Score is 12-0 for the Barbarians. Field looks lovely today, maybe a bit slippery, but we're going to see how much the field is going to be consumed after this game with the headliners step into the field. Tzidze again with the restart. It's a good kick. Runti on the ball, and it's a safe catch this time. Lots of pressure, but Barbarians get the ball. Proorov calling for the ball. It's going to be a safe carry. Ooh, dodges the first tackler and gains more and more meter. Proorov is a strong carrier. We know that. The veteran player gets more meters. Notarangelo commanding ball to Wotila. Wins the first impact. Gets held up. But the ball is stolen from Estonia. Great work in defense on the jackling. Ball on the outside. Kalso looking for space. Wins the contact, wins the second one. Yeah, keep playing on the outside. It's a 2-on-1. Ball still on the field. Good possession. Ball on hands of the ball for Notarangelo. Steals the ball. Nothing is called. We go back, and it's a penalty. Number 2, offside. Tony Kenny was caught offside from Solana. It was a good incursion from Estonia this time, getting the ball away. Ball on the outside for number 13, Kalso. Kalso is probably the impact player on this Estonian team. He had a wonderful game last week in the Division 1 final. Was the player of the match, and now he's looking to get some danger. But this is the first time he got possession of the ball, and it was a good defense from Finland. Finland managed to push the number 14, Stepanov, on the outside, but it was an advantage for offside. And we're going to see Estonia for the first time inside the 22. Chance for a set-piece play and get some points on the board, but we're going to need a safe and secure line-out. We got Ogden and Proorov defending on the air for Finland. Estonia gets the ball. They were setting up a more, but again on the ground. Tsitsatse gets a dangerous ball. Great tackle from Juutilainen. We got the advantage for Estonia, probably diving on that rock on the defensive side. They're going to have a free play right now. Bit of wheel play. Stepanov gets a big tackle, and that's Kalso. Woo! Cheesy pass on the left side. It's a knock-on from Estonia, but no advantage. We get all the way back. There is an advantage from Estonia. I suspect someone diving on that rock from the defense side. Oh, not rolling away. Juutilainen got stuck into that rock. Of course, lots of bodies in there. It's a quick top play. Ball on the... It was a great tackle on Rohelpu. Big carry is another occasion from Estonia. Keep going with the one-offs. It's a lot of pressure on the defense side from the Barbarians. Ooh, great carry now. Estonia now is deep inside the 22. Heavy set. We're going to see what we do. Another simple ball for number 8. Orgusa, the captain, gets a few more meters, and we have another advantage. Probably another offside. A bit undisciplined now, the defense. Estonia gets the ball on the outside. Was the ball for Jürgensson. Again, it's a knock-on. We go all the way back. 10 meters behind. See a player from Babas on the ground adjusting their shoelaces, probably Kasab, but there is no weight. But Estonia is really slow to bring the ball on the side of the penalty. There could have been a penalty. There couldn't be like a quick play. Estonia's been relying a lot on the one-offs. There is going to be good tackling from the Barbarians, but we need more discipline in defense. It's another good tackle, good work. But if Estonia gets the play, oh, and it's a knock-on from Halima. Barbarians get the ball back and they can breathe a little bit. They're going to try and play on the outside. Ogden, cheesy 2-on-1, gets with the fake and bow back, trying to go for the offload, but there was no support from Pochivalo. But we go all the way back to the middle of the field. The Barbarians can breathe back, but nothing really going on now.
You said that name really well.
Okay, thank you. Trying my best.
I struggled.
What was the name? I know Slavic name. Pochivalo.
Okay, with a V. Thank you. I get a correction from my side cameraman. Thank you. We are going to try our best to pronounce all the names correctly. I'm already struggling to speak English, but I will try to provide the best service for you. The Barbarians restart. They try to play with a free play from the scrum, getting off the knock from the 22. Ogden, ball in their hand, won the 2-on-1, went for the offload, but the support wasn't quite there. A really daring play, but we know this is the kind of style that Barbarians all over the world want to play. Juutilainen carries to get some secure meters, wins the contact, good security. And that, okay, the Estonian diving on the ball, I'm thinking that's not really supposed to be a penalty, but again, we'll stick with the on-field decision. Estonia gets the ball back inside the 22. Probably the referee judged that the ball was away more than 1 meter from the rock. Estonia with the ball back inside the 22. The Barbarians now have to defend. Good chance. Kalso with the carry, wins the first one, tries to go for the offload, but Smalley keeps the ball, finds the offload some way. Stepanov doesn't offload, tries to carry for the ball. He stopped just short of the try line. Barbarians have to go with a strong defense now. Heavy carry, and they strip the ball. There is a bit of a mess. Let's see what happened now. They're going to call for the knock-on. There was a good work, I believe, from Prohorov. I'm not sure of what I see, but I think Prohorov stripped the ball from the hands of the Estonian carrier. Really smart play, and Barbarians safe again. Getting the ball back, it's a knock-on inside the try area, so we're gonna restart with a kickoff from the try line. See where Ara is going to put the ball now. We see heavy pressure from Estonia, but they haven't been able to capitalize. But they're going to get the ball back inside the finish off. Oh, the kick gets stopped. Ara gets the ball back, but knocks it on. This is going to be no advantage. Ooh, this is a golden opportunity from Estonia. Number 4, Myllypuro, really tall player, manages to put his hand on the ball from the kick of Arai, stops the ball. Arai gets the ball in his hands, but he slips away. It's a knock-on. We're going to restart from a scrum for Estonia. 5-meter line of the Finnish Barbarians. Let's see, it's on the right side. I see the backs lined up. I'm expecting the ball to go to the outside center, trying for a crush line and maybe connect with number 11 on the left side of your screen, Brennan, to go and win on the edge. Ball to Zidzadze. Ball to Calso. The crush line that we expected. Got stuck in the middle of the field. Zidzadze, doesn't trust his outs by bounce back in. And Myllypuro gets the ball, manages to get a few more meters. Barbarians defendly, very aggressively. Sorave putting lots of pressure. The ball falls on the backside. They're gonna still playing really chaotic game. Finland is going with the lowest players. Stepanov gets a golden chance to get the ball outside. Kalso gets tackled, manages to stay on bounce. Again, number 6, Kuzma carrying through, put down by Juutilainen. Great work from the number 8 of the Barbarians today. Number 7 with a great carry, Saar. We're seeing Estonia relying a lot on the one-offs, not trying to get on the ball out wide, maybe not trusting the big passes. The Estonian captain with the carry, great tackle from Hager. Again, great work from Buzari on the outside, and Estonia goes backwards. Again, big pressure from Ogden. The Barbarians really here to play defensively today. Estonia tries to calm down a little bit, reset the play, ball to the forwards. Again, big pressure, but they gain meters. Trying to set up something to do. Ball is backwards. Again, Myllypuro was very involved in the offensive part of Estonia today. Zidzadze with a cheap kick, goes behind the line. But then it's got good play from Podshivalov, getting the ball back. And now it's a big pressure, kicking the ball back. Everyone from Estonia is offside. So golden chance from Saravi to attack. Goes himself, wins to tackle and loses the ball, very unfortunately. Ooh, there was a bit of an exciting play. We caught all the Estonian players on the back foot. None of them could interfere because, of course, they were in front of the kicker. Golden opportunity. Saravi finds gaps between the line. Exciting play from the number 15 of the Barbarians that just unluckily loses the ball on the 10 meters on Estonian side. But the Barbarians successfully again prevent Estonia from scoring, be inside the 22. Get successfully. How long they can prevent Estonia from scoring though? It's a really physical team. It's time to wear down the defense of the Barbarians. But so far, really good job for the Finnish side. Scrum on the 10 meter from Estonia that has to regroup and find something. Really good push on the Barbarians that then gets a bit lost. Chance to play. Zidzadze puts the ball in the air once again. We see a partner. Podshivalo touches the ball but goes backwards. Manages to retrieve it. Bit of a mess. Sorave retrieves the ball. Knocks it forward again. Ogden the ball in the hands. But we go back on the side. I have to say, really small play from Zidzadze. Tall ball. Lots of pressure, of course. Makes it really difficult from the backfield of the Barbarians to actually play nicely. If you can't see it from the screen, definitely it's still raining quite a lot. It's not heavy rain, but it is wind. And it's really annoying if you're a player in this situation to go and get your hands on a ball that is really high. The backfield is playing really smart, letting the ball fall backwards every time they're trying to catch it to avoid the knock-on. But of course, when the ball gets wet, it is what it is, as they say. Estonia with another opportunity inside the 22. And now they're all the way on the side. Will this be the opportunity to see a sexy set-piece play, or they're going to go with a power line on the middle of the field? So having said, Zidzadze goes to number 12. Number 12 connecting again with Zidzadze with a nice pivot pass. Zidzadze on the outside. That looks like a forward pass from here. It just bounces outside. Some communication, I think. Yes, they're gonna go back, or they're asking what they want first, if they want the knock-on or the line-out. Okay, they're gonna say that the pass was tipped, actually. The pass was tipped by a Finnish player, so it's gonna be a knock-on. Estonia had the chance if they want to go for a line-out or a scrum, and I would say in this condition, probably scrum was a nice choice. Good spot from referee Solana, seeing the tipped pass. We definitely didn't see it from here, but that's why we have a referee on the pitch that knows what he's doing. I got asked from the crowd if we have rolling subs. I have absolutely no idea, so we're gonna learn that together as the game goes on. I believe this to be like a friendly match. Maybe they have full 8 subs. I know that the Barbarians might not have a full bench. Ooh, it's a nice opportunity. Chip kick. The ball stays in bounds. Ooh, there was an interesting play from number 11 on the Estonian side. Brennan tried to keep the ball on bounds. We're gonna go backwards all the way. It's a penalty for Estonia. It's probably offside on the side of the scrum. No, there was an advantage. Number 2 collapsing on the side of the scrum. Go all the way back. Estonia with another opportunity. Would they go with a tap penalty, or they will try for a line out? They're gonna go for a line out. Zizaza, which has been very consistent with his kicking today, finding the touchline. Buzari trying to maybe keep it in, but it was way too far away. We have some courageous Finnish and Estonian supporters that came to watch the game in spite of the weather. We're all trying to fight the cold, but it's nice to see these two sides being supported. The throw is not straight, so the Barbarians once again got the ball back inside, basically just outside of the 22, and it's going to be most likely a scrum, I'm expecting. No, they are electing for the line out. Okay. Surprising as all Barbarians sides all around the world. Tony Kenny had the throw. He's going to challenge the wind. He's going to challenge the rain. It's going to be a ball in the air for Prorov, I expect. Safe, exactly as expected. The veteran with the safe catch. Ball to Arai. Connected with Utilainen in the middle of the field. Lowers the shoulder. Where's the impact? Estonia gets their hands on the ball. But the ruck is formed. Illegal hands. And Estonia gets unscuffed. Notarangelo, the captain, tap and go. Ooh, puts the ball on the left side, but we got Saravi trying to chase. We see probably Pochivalov on the left side wasn't ready to chase, wasn't expecting it. Estonia ball in the air again. Arai calls for the fair catch. An opportunity goal. It's going to put the ball in the air. No, he's going to attack the middle of the field. Watila lowers the shoulder, goes for the impact. He gets stopped there. It's a good support from Runti and Utilainen. On the left side, Mokasab doesn't connect on the ball, but there is no advantage. Knock on, ball back to Estonia. He's expecting big willingness to play on the hand and try stuff from the Barbarian side, and we see that the Estonian defense is gelling. As you say, this is the first game since 2019 for this Estonian collective. First national team 15s game under the new coach, so definitely they're looking to make experience out of this, and we're gonna see most likely this team progress and improve as the game goes on. Scrum from Estonia, just outside of the 15 meters. It's one again. It's a great push from the Barbarians that they win the ball back. They win the ball back. Great work, I would say, on the left side. Watila winning his collision against Kasuman and putting lots of pressure on Karose, the Estonian hooker. Also on the right side, Haola has been really, really consistent on his work. It has been strong front line for the Barbarians. Arai tries to pull the ball outside. It's a nice spiral. Not a long kick, but that's better than not putting the ball, than keeping the ball in. See, Tony Kenny taking his time to retrieve the ball, breathing in. We don't have any volunteers getting him a towel, so it's going to be a slippery throw. But Barbarians has been quite consistent on the line of throw. See, strong set with Ogden and Prorov in front. Is it going to be a safe throw? Ball to Prorov. Somehow manages to manage ball in the end. You can say anything, but Provorov is really consistent on the line out, is one of the players that you want. Ball bounces back and forward, a little bit of chaos. Solana lets the players play, lets the boys play. Again, on the close side, Provorov gets the ball. Nice play to Aula. Connects with Kenny. Ball inside, back to Haula. Gains meters. He sees the try line. Let's see what happens. He's held high, just 1 meter from the try line. Great push from the Saimaa Sharks. Prop. Are they gonna go pickies? They go pickies, and it's a try. No, it's not. Let's see what they've called. Solana calls for a try. I assume there is lots of celebration, and it's Ilya Provorov, I believe, that has called the try. No? Is it Will Ogden? Has Ilya scored? Ilya with the cheeky pick and go goes and score another try. We're gonna see a limping, but he gave everything he had in this picky. Slipping off the field, we'll see if he's calling for a sub, if he's calling for the medic. Strong 33 minutes for Provorov, if that is the case. He's definitely walking towards the bench, so I'm expecting someone subbing in for him. Arai setting up for the kick on the left side. And we have, I believe, number 1 Aleksi Vironen walking onto the field. Arai, he has the, ooh, just short. The accuracy was there, the kick was just short. So yeah, we have a sub. Definitely, as we said, Ilya Provorov gave everything he had in that pick and go. Scores a try for the Barbarian side and has to come off. Aleksi Vironen comes in. The score is 17 Barbarians, 0 Estonia. The kickoff is straight to Vironen. Safe hands. Really good start of a game, if you ask me. And the Barbarians secure possession inside their half. They're going to look for an outside kick. They form apart. They're a bit really slow. I think Notarangelo got involved. So they're going to get, oh, the ball bounced back forward. Arai tries to keep the possession. He manages to get, so Barbarians caught by the big pressure from the Estonian side. Gonna slow play. Ball to Ogden, then didn't manage to get a safe catch. The ball was a little bit slow. Challenging catch. Knock on is going to be a ball for Estonia inside the 22. Inside the Barbarians 22. So another chance for putting score on the board before the end of the first half. We have 35 minutes going in on our clock. Let's see what Estonia can capitalize on. It's a scrum around the middle of the field. So 2 sides of the attack. We got Kalso on the left side, probably threatening with a strong hard line if we have a pick and go on with Orgusa, the Estonia number 8 on the left side. And then we got Zizadze and number 12 Krusel lining up on the right side. We go on the left side. Zizadze doesn't connect with Kalso. There is no timing there. Good pressure from, I believe, number 9, Notarangelo, the captain of the Barbarian side, which gets the ball back, tries to get the ball away with the kick, hits an Estonian player, the ball goes into touch, so the Barbarians will retrieve the ball, still in dangerous position inside the 22.
Difference between a pro and him, no difference.
Setting up for the lineup. Safe ball in the front. Somehow the Estonia taps the ball backwards, bounces on the floor. I believe they still have possession. I'm using the aid of my cameraman to see what is going on. Retrieving the ball. Number 8, Orgusa with a big carry. Getting through. I think Ogden puts the ball on the... Put his hands on the ball. There is not releasing of the tackler. Estonia gets another penalty inside the 22. Undisciplined defense from the Baba side. Of course, lots of willing to play. Oh, it's a tap penalty, fast penalty. And we got Royal Poo with another carry. Big carry from Zidzadze, gains meters. Now there is a chance for a fast play on the outside. Ball to Calso, the ball steps down. Is he going to carry his abs? Almost leaps, but stay back on the feet. Good offload to Stepanov. Stepanov gains a few more meters. Good tackle from the Finnish side. There's no rolling away, but the ball is available, so we're going to play normally. Another putt. We get Royal Puck carrying again. I lost count of the carry that number 4 of the Estonian side has had so far. Good interception from Runti, stopping right away. The carry, Zidzadze. There's an opportunity to play outside. Oh, we got a little bit of an England situation right there. Hitting Kassaman in the head. And we didn't exactly go through. Huh? Oh, this one was counted as a knock-on. A bit of inconsistency between Finnish play and international sides. We believe we hit him in the face, but once again, we know that Solana is exactly there. He knows what he saw. We didn't see the tip pass before. Probably he didn't hit the head, but somewhere in the chest or other part of the body. Good, consistent referee so far. Oh, we see on the right side, unfortunately, there is Stepanov on the ground. They're assisting on his ankle. There is a little bit of concern on the Estonian side. There was a big collision and he also slipped down. It's been unfortunate, if you ask me. Let's hope he doesn't have to step off the field. Stepanov has been playing sat on the winger really consistently. He's been very involved in the game. Lots of big carry, lots of big support. It's going to be a big hit for the Estonian side. Solana stopping the game and taking his time to evaluate the condition. We see Stepanov limping heavily, struggling to stay on his feet. There are some finishers warming up on the other side. For the Estonian side. See Stepanov trying to stay in the game, really brave. I just also got a little bit of warm coffee from some lovely supporters. Me and the cameraman operators are really happy. Yes. It's going to be a long day for the two of us, but we're going to keep you company from you at home that didn't brave. We're not brave enough to face this weather. Ooh, it's a side entrance, and it's another penalty for Estonia. Top play, really fast, but it was behind the back of Solana. He really wants to see it clear, so he brings it back. Want to see once again Estonia trying to get the ball in the hands of Calso as fast as possible. Really, their impact player on the back line is going to have an impact on this game. It's just a matter of time. Top play again. We got Orgusar trying to gain meter. It's stopped by the Barbarian side. Solid defense. We got Ogden trying to shoot on Zidzadze, sorry. Zidzadze again getting a few more meters before being top down. Barbarians are successfully slowing down the defense, but there's a good overlap on the left side for Estonia. Let's see if they're going to exploit it. Yes, they are. Calso trying to get the chip kick for number 15. They're going to retrieve the ball. They still have the ball. It's good play. Estonia is just a few meters away. Good cheap kick from Calso for Jürgensson. Good connection. They're just 1 meter away. Fierce defense from the Estonian side, from the Barbarian side. And I believe they get the ball back. That is off their feet, straight to the ground, clearing off the rock. And the Barbarians once again come out with a strong defense and unpunished inside their 22, in spite of a bit of an undisciplined defense. They elect to go with the top penalty. Let's go. Let's see what I have in hand. Strong carry from Runti, supported by Ogden. They get a few more meters. I believe they're going to try to get some space, maybe to clear the ball outside, or they're maybe trying to run the clock to end this first half on top and get away from the 22. Safe possession from the Barbarians. Strong backfield. Prepare for the Estonia, ready to receive the kick. It's straight outside. And we'll see if this is the hand of the first half. Not yet. There is still time to play. There is still time to play. My clock sign flags 41, but of course there has been a bit of a time stoppage because of the early injury of Stepanov. So it's still ball for Estonia, deep inside the half of the Barbarians. Caruso at the throw again, trying on the first one, but I think Vironen manages to put the ball, hands on the ball. Ball knocks on the Barbarian side and then flipped back on the Estonian side. Estonian have another chance of attack, and this is a very, very strong carry. Very strong carry. Big Maul that doesn't want to get down, gets down now, and now we are just 10 meters away from the Barbarians' try line. Let's see what Estonia can make of it. They go with a pick and go in there high. They don't get to the ground. They get to ground now. Another chance, and that's a penalty. I didn't see what Solana has flagged. Not releasing the tackler, I believe. Again, undisciplined defense from the Barbarians. Let's see if it's going to be costly now. This is the biggest one. Orgusar with the carry, just 1 meter short. It's another penalty. Let's see what happens. I think someone from the Barbarian side is going to get punished for multiple infractions. I see.
Yellow.
And it's a yellow card for... Yellow card for number 15, Andrew Saravi. I think not releasing or hands straight in the rock. And the Barbarians get punished after 3 consecutive penalties. We have seen that happen. Really consistent judgment work from the referee in this case. They have been warned. Now they get a yellow card. A big opportunity now to score. Something happened right there. The time was off probably. So they're going to get back. Yes, we're going to go back to the penalty. The time was off. And they like to... Oh, no. Okay. Now we got it. Yeah. So we get ready now. Number 4 pops the ball in, trying to set up 4 more, but it's good work from the Barbarians getting them down. Let's see if they're going to play on the outside. They play on the close side, and they knock the ball over. And Estonia cannot capitalize, and this is the end of the first half. Estonia that cannot capitalize, and let's see if this is going to put an emotional smack of them or if they're able to shake this off and come back stronger in the second half. There was a very entertaining on the first half. The Barbarians came on the field really eager to play. We saw first strong 20 minutes from them, and then we saw Estonia progressively improving as a team and gelling, and the last 20 minutes have been almost consistently, if not for the exception of Prohorov's try, inside the half or the 22 of the Barbarians. The Estonians just need to be a little bit more cynical and keep the ball in their hands. It's been a great first half of rugby. We're going to have a 15-minute break and come back with you for the second half. Stay with us. See you soon.
Oh my god, it's
And we are back with the second half here in Myllypuro, or as some of the locals like to call it, the Finnish Murrayfield that today is shining with rain and wind. Oh, it's a cheap kick for Estonia. Hands on the ball, number 23 tries to kick it back again. And there was a really hot start of the second half for the Estonian side. We see that number 23 is now in. I'm trying to see. Yes, probably Stepanov stepped outside. There was an unfortunate choice of words on my side. I apologize. So you see a few changes on the Estonian side. Otto Kasner here is in. No, Stepanov is still in. So probably number 11. Sorry, number 23, Ardo Kuus is in. So probably number 11, Mark Brennan is out. I see there's a new flanker and a new prop. So probably I'm expecting to see better once the scrum goes out. I'm going to give you the subs. So we see number 24 that I don't have on my distinct. I'm sorry, I can't. I see 17, 18. There's been a big change on the front row.
Going.
Hager with a show. Tried the show and go. It didn't work out. And we have the Barbarians again in the middle of the field. We can see that Estonia has changed the entire front row and has a few more subs. Apparently, I don't have the matching numbers of a few of the players. So I apologize, I can't give you the name of some of the players. I will refer to them as their number. Ball gets on the outside, and this is going to be a Barbarians ball, I believe. No, it's an Estonian ball just in the middle of the field from a line-out, and then we restart. I'm trying to spot if there has been any changes on the Barbarian side. But I can't really see right now.
Number 14, maybe? The guy with the African scrum cap?
He's... Okay, it's a non-straight throw from Estonia, and the Barbarians retrieve the ball back. I'm curious to see the intensity in the second half. It appears that there have been no further changes for the Barbarian side, for what I can see, and neither more from the Estonia. Oh, on the Estonian side, I see. Say, number 10, Zadze comes out, and one of the local favorites, number I believe 22, Ivar Lamus, stepped on the field. Ivar is the only player on the Estonian side that plays in Finland, or better, for a Finnish team. He plays for the local Helsinki Rugby Club, so he has a few supporters among the crowd today. He has had a couple of really consistent seasons, so it's really going to be really exciting to see him wearing the jersey of his national team. Sporting number 22 is ready to give an impact. We also see number 24, Chris Wallace, that now that I see him, I can recognize him being on the field. He also is a strong player, going to be an impact player on this game, and Estonia will try to get the ball in his hands to try and make some plays. So I'm trying to decode the Estonian play. I think they move Kalso to 10 and Lamus as second, the outside center. But we'll see as the game progresses how they will present itself. Chris Wallace ready to insert the ball. Is going to introduce some speed into that Estonian line. Really big push from the Babas. Secure ball from Estonia. Chris Wallace carries himself. Ball is bounced backwards. No support. I think it's another knock-on advantage for the Barbarians. And it's a big carry from, I believe, Runti in the middle of the field. There's space on both sides. And Notarangelo spots it very intelligently. Hager with the fend-off. Ogden, ball on the outside. Pochivalov tries to connect with Buzari, but doesn't. The ball is still on field. And now Barbarians carry on the right side. Notarangelo, ball to Kassab. Kassab is going to carry. Ooh, it's a high carry and he gets pushed behind, but he wins the collision and carries through. There's a bit of support from his teammate. He manages to secure the ball. Going to play on the outside. It's a 3-on-2. Juutilainen wins the first contact. I believe he was trying to go with the underpass offload, and there was no chance. Barbarians again hammering in those 15 meters gap on the right side. Again, once more, but flipping backwards, ball to Utilainen. Is he going to step inside? No, tries the off pass. This is a forward pass. Jaakko Juutilainen that had a great first half trying to make a play right here. We've heard rumors this morning that Juutilainen, which has been a Saimaa Sharks player and has played for Helsinki Rugby Club, has been mistakenly announced as a new Turku Eagles play on the lineup that was posted on social media. So there has been a lot of drama pre-game that we have been trying to unfold. As soon as I get new news, make sure that I will let you know. Surely, Juutilainen with the number 8 for the Barbarians has a lot to explain the moment that he steps out of the field. But he's having one hell of a game as he had one hell of a season, both in Division 1 with Saimaa Sharks and with Helsinki Rugby Club.
Did he play for Saimaa? Oh, he lives here?
Yeah. But he played the 7th season with Saimaa, so he's registered with them.
I noticed in Barbarians we didn't have so much HRC players, but there was quite a lot of Saimaa. Obviously, everybody was.
Well,
born.
we have Will, Jaakko, Mo, Ilya.
Four.
That's that. We don't have backs though.
And
Okay, side entrance.
Pass,
Or
Arnais.
yeah.
What's his name? Almost got it.
Sorry for the brief interruption. So what happened was Estonia got a penalty, quick penalty for, I believe, not straight entrance or pushing before expected. I didn't really understand what Solana has flagged. Tap penalty, quick penalty for Estonia to get off the 22, but the ball was knocked on the second pass. So we're starting with the Babas scrum inside the 22 of Estonia. So will this be a chance to see a set-piece play from the Barbarians again? The Barbarians had a wonderful try with number 13, Litmanen, connecting with Arai just on the other side of the pitch. Same position as this one. We're going to see what happens now. Ball secured. Notarangelo goes to Arai. Arai connects with Litmanen again. That gets into a collision, almost loses the ball, then retrieves it and loses it again. Estonia has the ball, tries to go offhand, but there is a missed pass. Estonia keeps possession inside the 22. Lots of chaos right now. Big collisions. Estonia receives the ball. Ogden with the ball, hands on the ball. Doesn't manage to make much out of it. Ooh, Finland retrieves the ball. I see an injury on the left side of the field for Estonia. Number 12, Crusoe, is like lying on the ground. Is taking a second to retrieve. It's knock on from the Barbarians, and now we have another game. I've seen a few changes now that I can spot it. I can see number 23, Myllypuro, on the side, ready to rock the wing on this part of the field. We have Sam Pronk that joined the side. We have number 12 that is coming out now for... I can't really see. We see Ville Lehtimäki joining the field. And I wish this place would turn their back so I can see the jersey. We see Notarangelo moving outside. So we have number 19, Nico Vartiainen, joining the back line. And we see Ville Lehtimäki joining us 9. We see Notarangelo leaving the field. What a first half he had, commanding the rest of the pack. Trying to spot if the Barbarians have had any other subs. I believe I might have saw another sub, but I'm not sure among the forwards. So we're gonna spot it as soon as we can. Among the other finishers, the Barbarians have number 16, Jim Reef, and number 18, Obin Morin, I'm sorry. Ready to rock. The Estonia gets another penalty from the scrum. Will this be a pattern for the whole second half? Stepanov doesn't connect on that ball, but manages to push it backwards. They keep playing. Big carry from Estonia. I saw number 18, Obi Merin, that is now on the field. And I don't see number 16, so I believe the Barbarians still have one sub ready. I do see number 16 now, so I believe all the players have been subbed. Now the question is, there is one extra sub that the Barbarians can do because they only have 7 players in the bench, as far as I know, so we'll see what that goes. But now let's focus on what is going to happen now with the Barbarians with the line out inside the 22 of Estonia. Prorov is not in anymore, but we have Vironen and Ogden that are 2 really strong units and really strong jumpers. We'll see how they're going to play. Ogden is now being moved to the back of the lineout. Let's see if we're going to go and throw on the back. Jim Reef, first throw.
Strong win.
We see Solana trying to gather some order between the backs of the Estonian pack as they were not at 10 meters, so we're going to restart again. What we saw was the Estonian jumped way too early and the throw for the backline wasn't precise, so there is another opportunity for the Barbas to get something out of this. Strong throw in the front. Maybe they wanted to set up a mole, there was no collision, so they decided to go. Lehtimäki, first ball off the rack from him, connects with Kasab. Kasab knocks it on. Utilainen tries to recover it, but nothing to go. I believe that the Barbarians are lacking a little bit of speed on this first part off a rock, especially when they get a turnover. We'll see if they're going to manage to get through. There is lots of space outside, but they've not been able to involve the wingers that much, except for the counterattacks. But now the Estonians definitely decided that they want to keep the ball in their hands and try and play. We've had quite a lot of scrums, as it's pointed out from the crowd, definitely, as we expected. I believe that the rain has kind of calmed down, but that is only going to make our wet players even more cold. We don't want any wingers to suffer from hypothermia in these kind of games, so it's better to get them involved. Wallace fishes for a penalty, and he gets it, and it's a quick ball. Tries to go against Utilainen. Utilainen puts him down. He was 10 meters, so all good to play. Smart play from Wallace, gaining around 20 meters for the Estonian side on this play. Is number 4, picks and goes. I have to say, number 4 for Estonia, Roelpuu. He has been heavily involved in their carrying game, but somehow the Barbarians gets the ball back. Lehtimäki is a bit slow getting the ball off. He gets it now. Arai has to step in, doesn't trust his outside. Now the ball is out. Lehtimäki tries to get the ball to, I believe, Vartiainen, but it's knocked on. It's an advantage for Estonia that now has an opportunity to play outside of the 22. Wallace tries to command. Plays on the right side. Ball gets all the way to the winger. It's a big carry from Estonia. Tries to get an offload. Unsuccessful. The ball goes outside. I believe the advantage was acquired. So this is going to be a line out for the Barbarians. We are definitely seeing the Barbarians that have kind of geared down in the second half. Probably they just need to get back into the spirit of the game. The Estonian side, as we expected, built it up on confidence so far. After the start of the game, there was where they're trying to find a unit, and after the first 20 minutes, they're gelling more and more as a team. And I believe it's only a matter of time that they're trying to put more points on the board. They got consistently inside the 22 of the Barbarians in the first half and weren't able to capitalize. A couple of times stopped by either a great tackle or a penalty or a knock-on, just a few meters short. So we're going to ask, is this trend going to change? Now we're taking an awful amount of time to make a sub now. We have to take into consideration our players are getting cold. We got a Reef at the throw again.
We have very strong gusts of wind.
With the talk, I think head coach for Estonia, Graham Smith, is trying to make a sub. A sub is happening now. I don't see anyone going off the field, so maybe they had a blood sub or someone go back in at number 8. We see in the meantime that Suravi has paid off his 10 minutes in the sin bin and now has joined back the Barbarians team. Lehtimäki connects. It's a big carry in the middle of the field. Lehtimäki trying to get the ball off. Someone shoots off. Kalso shoots off. It was way off. He's protesting. He's saying that he has that Lehtimäki had already the hands on the ball. No, he's now apologizing with the ref. We love to see this kind of sportsmanship on the field. Definitely, as this, what we saw from the outside is that shoot was a little bit too eager to happen. kick from Arai that doesn't come out, but puts a little bit of pressure. Whatever the Estonian can do. Kick in the middle of the field. Smart play from Arai. That's definitely an offside. Plays the advantage. Golden opportunity for the Barbarians now. The play was clearly offside, so it's a free play for the Barbarians to get some point on the field. Big tackle. Juutilainen stopped right away. And it's a knock-on from Vironen, so we're going to go all the way back, I believe. Okay, no, it's on the side of the tackle. I was expecting we're going to... Okay, so he's asking where we're going to go and play the penalty. If we're going to go back to where the kick happened or where the tackle has happened. And exactly, yes. So we're going to go and play all the way back where the kick for Estonia happened. Because if you don't know the rule, if someone behind you kicks, you have to get onside or be put onside. If you don't get put onside and you get involved, that's an offside. And the penalty can be on the spot of the tackle or all the way where the kick happened. And this is very dangerous for Estonia. We are back on the 5-meter line, all the way to the left side. Definitely we're going to see some magic from Arai if we get the ball to him. We have the centers ready to explode. We got Myllypuro eager to get the ball. We got Saravi that is like, can't contain his excitement. Number 15. We'll see what's going to happen. We need a dominant scrum for the Barbarians. The Estonians need to put everything they have here to block the score on 17-0 and not get another try. There's a little bit of chaos again. Solana, the referee, wants to see it clear. I thank the aid of my cameraman that is allowing me to see more clearly what is happening on this scrum, because it's very far away and we are hiding inside a tent to escape from the gusts of wind. You can see the trees in the background that are going to give you an idea on how much wind we have here on the pitch today. Setting ready for the scrum. Lehtimäki gets in, solid push. Juutilainen carries, goes for the offload. Lehtimäki get the possession. Maybe not the smarter choice from the Barbarian side. There was a little bit of chaos, trying to get the possession. Big tackle from Kalso, stopping them. Tries to go for a counter-rock. It's an advantage, I believe either offside or side entrance. The Barbarians keep the possession. A little bit of chaos now. Are they going to go with, again, Peakies? There is plenty of space on the outside. It's another advantage for the Barbarians. They go Peakies on the left side. There's a little bit of space. Just 1 meter short or a few centimeters short from the line. Barbarians keep the pressures on. Keep the pressure on. Estonian defense lined up next to the rock. Vironen can't get it. It's just less than a meter away from the try line. It's a high carry from number 16, Jean Reef. Ball for number Ogden, I think number 7. Again, it's short. We're fighting 4 centimeters here. Lehtimäki tries to set up a pod with the backs. We're going to play both sides. Arai with a cross kick. It's a little bump behind. The Estonian player gets to put a foot on it. And Estonia gets out of it, but we go all the way back for the advantage. It was a smart choice, of course. Try to get we have a free play. Try to make some interesting play coming on the outside. We love to see a nice cross kick from 10 to the winger, especially if you're following the World Cup right now. And Arai tried to do the same. Barbarians setting up a pod, trying to crush through, get a few more meters again, and they score with Juutilainen. We called it at the beginning of the game. Number 8 was going to have a massive impact today, and he scores from a top penalty. More points on the board for the Barbarians, and great performance from Juutilainen that is now trying to gather some excitement from the crowd without getting too much of an answer. The crowd is definitely, clearly has some kind of... No. I was about to mention, the drama again with Juutilainen probably moving to the Turku Eagles according to the lineup. So maybe we're all waiting for an update on that side. But Juutilainen again, great carry, pushes through, wins the game line and scores. Arai again to setting up for the kick. Juutilainen definitely also has an agenda in this game. He lost the final of the Division 1 playing for Saima last week. Arai, unfortunately forced to go for a drop kick. What we saw was that the gust of wind moved the ball away from the tee, and he was forced to go for a drop kick because it was the second tentative already. No success, so the score now reads Finland Barbarians 2022. Finland Barbarians 22, Estonia 0.
next smart device would be when I'm turned the camera, the display would face me, so I don't need to, you know.
It's a good kickoff. Runti with the good catch. Carries through, gets us a few meters. We see Prorov back in the game. He shook off the injury as he usually does. And again carries more meters. Or maybe he just needed a quick nap in the bench. We got Lehtimäki ball in his hands. Arai on the outside. Carrying through. I think Vartiainen loses the ball. The Estonian number 12, the captain, hands on the ball, gets us a few meters, stretches through to try and score. It's just a meter short. Estonia with the ball, 1 meter away from the try line. Golden opportunity for them. Are they going to go with the peek and go? Trying to set up, slowing down, getting more players around. Chris Wallace goes himself, the number 9, tries to get a few meters, don't manage. It's a strong defense on the line for the Barbarians once again. And I think this is a try on the Estonian side. They finally put some points on the board with number 4. Number 4, Martin Rohelpuu, that we mentioned all game. He has been heavily involved in Estonian game. Great carries, powering through, clearly a staple of this team, and finally find some success for him and his team. Scoring the first points for Estonia. We had, if we can recap approximately what happened, or we saw happening, was that Vartiainen carried through the defense. There was a great jackling, I believe, from number 12, Ott Krusel, which is the co-captain of the Estonian side. Great run inside the 22, and he carried all the way to the 1 meter line. He tried to stretch, but couldn't reach the line. Barbarians forced to come back to the defense. Eventually, finally, the Estonian sides powers through and gets points on the board. Now the question is, will this revitalize the chances for the Estonian team to bring home the game? The score now reads 22-5. We're going to see a conversion now and see if Estonia is back into this game. Definitely they are on the game side. Chris Wallace lines up, goes for the kick, and centers the post. Oh, very unlucky. It was a good kick, looks set up to go, and hits the post. So the score is 22 Finland Barbarians, Estonia 5. Now we're going to see if the Barbarians are going to have a reaction. We said they had a great first half, and they couldn't really find a way of playing in this second one. Maybe also because of the carousel of the finishers that have to find their rhythm in the game. Definitely we're going to see some sparks after this kickoff. Time off, so there's going to be another sub, I believe, on the Estonian side. Number 2 comes off, Mikael Karuse, and a jumper comes in. I can't really see the number, but okay, someone definitely moved to the front row because a jumper has just moved in. Safe catch from the Estonian side. Good carry, great pressure from Ogden. Calso pulls the ball in the air. Ooh, it's a deep kick. Finds definitely an open spot on the Barbarian side, and it's a kick all the way back, deep inside the half of the Barbarians. Great spot by Calso, stepping back on his inside foot and finding a gap between the number 15 Saravi and the winger on the left side of the Barbarians. It's getting colder and colder in here, especially since it stopped raining. These gusts of wind will definitely affect both this game and the next one. Barbarians setting up the throw. Throw in the front, safe. Oh, Lehtimäki lets the ball bounce. And he knocks it on. And Estonia retrieves the ball. Lots of pressure. Lots of pressure. No connection between number 18 for the Barbarians and number 6, the new scrum half, Ville Lehtimäki. This is unfortunately what you get, of course, when you don't train together that much, and you need to build that connection between teammates. That instead we have seen a little bit more maybe from the Estonian side today. So Barbarians again in danger. Estonian side that has the momentum right now. Will they be able to capitalize and get something out of this?
Come on, you scallywags.
Big pressure from the Barbarians. Will they be able to retrieve the ball? The scrum turns. Okay, it's a penalty for Estonia again, like wheeling the scrum. It definitely looked dominant, but there was an illegal drive from the forward pack of the Finnish Barbarians. Top penalty. Again, number 4. Ooh, finds his even. That's a big collision. It's a very physical game on this pitch today. Wallace finds number 17. The Estonian side, big, strong carry. Kalso is setting up a back play. Chip kick, tries to find Myllypuro on the back foot. And the ball goes out. Did it go out inside the field or on the try area touchline? It went in just outside. Ooh, great pressure kick from Kalso. Of course, he didn't find probably the expected bounce from the ball, but it gets rewarded with a high level of pressure line out. The Barbarians now have to throw on their 5-meter line. Huge amount of pressure. We see Estonia now covering the backfield. They're expecting to cover back, but also they will be ready in case they get the ball. Ball in the air, safe catch. Lehtimäki carries outside. Good carry. Ooh, big space to play outside. No connection, so he has to carry all by himself. Oh, a massive carry from Sam Pronk right there. Getting all the way to the 22, and the Barbarians get a penalty. Not rolling away. Fast up penalty from Arai. Uotila finds a gap, connects with Vironen. Goes for the stiff out, tries to find a connection. He carries. Ooh, and it's a ball stolen from Kuus. Vironen desperately waiting for a support to get rid of that ball. Didn't arrive. Estonia gets the ball back. Lots of turnovers in the second half. Now Estonia tries to get some clarity and some order amongst these chaos. Big carry in the middle. The bomber. Oh, Prorov stolen the ball. Goes himself. Great. Ooh, massive offload. What a play by Prorov. Arai with the inside offload. Oh, we're gonna see some sexy rugby right now. Lehtimäki plays on the side. Myllypuro is alone against 2. He needs some support desperately to retrieve that ball. He gets it through. Now Lehtimäki slows down the play to bring some order. Again, big carry. Securing the ball on the outside. Prorov secures it. Steps outside. Wins the first collision. Is then pushed back. It's folded in a not a nicely way. So we're going to hear him complain about his back at the end of the game. Ball's outside. There is plenty of space. Arai goes for a wonderful cross kick. There is space. Gets his hand on the ball. Gets his hand on the ball and he knocks it on. Oh, that was a wonderful play from the Barbarians. Lots of space to play with. Arai places a wonderful kick that bounces exactly on the 5-meter line. And they can't finish, unfortunately, as I can't see who's the player that extended, but they extended for the try and they knocked the ball on. This is the kind of exciting game that we expect from a Barbarian side. We saw Prorov stealing the ball, massive acceleration amongst the gap inside the defense line, gathers 20, 30 meters, gets tackled, offload from the ground. We got Arai support, back offload behind the back just to add a little bit of spice to this game, and then we get all the way to get in position for a cross kick inside the 5 meters. This is an exciting game. We were calling for the Barbarians to find their spark. I believe they found it. These accelerations are what it means to be a Barbarians player. Definitely Estonia on their side manages to get unscattered from this play. So they're still into this game, but they need to get off this 22. They are stuck inside their half. They need to put more points on the board because the clock is ticking. Conversation now between the referee and the AR, checking if they saw something. Of course, we don't have. We wish we were a little fly to hear what is going on here on the field right now. What kind of conversation? I think they're flagging for a high tackle or something like that. Of course, we can't decide, but they're calling for the captain, so definitely they're gonna have a chat right now. Calling Arai and calling their Finnish and Estonian side, they're also calling for another player. I believe maybe a high tackle has happened. Maybe a high tackle has happened, so they're definitely going to talk. The AR, Patrick McSteen, has seen something, reported to the referee. They're going to have a conversation. We're going to try and find out what has happened right now. Definitely. Oh, put hand in the pocket. It's a red card! It's a red card for number 13, Roland Calso. Definitely the best player on his side gets a red card. We of course can't hear the conversation, but I saw the referee flagging for at least a high tackle of some kind. So definitely something has happened, and this will impact Estonia greatly. Definitely from home, you have seen something happen more than we did. Unfortunately, we don't have the luxury of a replay to show you. Now Runti has carrying the ball. Somebody. Let's see how the Barbarians are going to capitalize on this. This is going to impact heavily on the Estonian side. What they have to do now is keep their hopes out, keep staying positive, find unity, and find a way to score. And this is exactly what it's supposed to do. Great work, stealing the ball, getting rid of the 22. But now Soravi has a great ball. It's a 3-on-1 on the outside. Soravi gets the ball to Vironen. Vironen 1-on-2, ball back on inside. Finding a great gap, winning 2 collisions, and the Barbarians are back inside the 10-meter line. Oh, tried to offload the ball, bounced backwards. And I think they're going to call for a knock-on. But they're going back 10. Something has happened. But I believe it's just calling for a knock-on. Yes, it's probably just a knock-on on the Barbarian side. Ooh, there was a great reaction from the Estonian side. We were just talking about how much of a red card can impact a team in this condition, and instead they capitalize, stealing the ball on their 5-meter line, getting rid of it straight away, putting the ball in the middle of the field. Soravi is such a dangerous weapon, finds a 3-on-1 on the outside, but the Barbarians cannot capitalize. Okay, but the ball is on the Barbarian side, so probably there was a stolen ball that was knocked on. Of course, we can't see that far. So it's a scrum for the Barbarians inside the 22, big opportunity. What I see here is a 10-22 connection, hard line, trying to win on the middle. Although, you have to say, there is one less player in the back line. You want to get the ball to Myllypuro here. You want to get on the edge. Arai gets the ball. 22, they're just going to play, simple play, try to get on the edge. Soravi doesn't connect. Oh, come on. And the ball goes backwards. Oh. It's a knock-on from the Barbarians. They did what they always teach you with the backs not to do. They were drifting, no speed and no running lines. I guess the idea was to get the ball on the edge. But of course, here is when not playing together that much comes into fruition. Or better, it's a disadvantage. You don't know your teammates that well. You don't know the timing of the run, what they do with the ball in hands. Golden opportunity missed by the Barbarians, and Estonia can breathe once more. But they have to find a way to get out of the 22. It gets colder and colder in the meantime here in Myllypuro. We'll see Prorov that was moved as a flanker nowadays, trying to warm himself up with a couple of slaps. Got a lot of masochism on the field, right? Safe win. Wallace is carrying the ball. Oh! Does he connect well with his number 22? Estonia retrieves the ball, but they're in a dangerous situation. They have to get rid of it. They have to try and set up. And, okay, diving on the ball from the Barbarian side. Quick top penalty, smart play from Wallace. What was supposed to be a clearance kick becomes a cross kick. Number 22 on the Estonian side loses track of the ball. And it goes all the way. So what was actually a smart play unfortunately backfires. It's a ball again for the Barbarians inside the 22. It was a really smart play from Wallace in this side, number 24 on the Estonian side. Quick tap and penalty to push the the Barbarian side a few meters back. I believe he was trying to fish for a 10-meter penalty. He instead manages to pierce through, and he definitely spotted a gap behind the backfield, but he couldn't really connect with the kick. It backfired, and he went back. Okay, I was just given a replay from our outstanding video crew next to me of what led to the red card. It was a clearly won already ruck, and Calso, number 13, joined the ruck with no harms, probably hitting the head of the person in front of him, and according to the current guidelines, that's a red card. So to recap, it was no arms binding straight to the head, ruck clearance. That's what the AR Patrick McSteen saw, and flag to Solana. And if that is what they see, that is nothing less than a red card. We don't have the luxury of a bunker here, but thanks to my video crew for providing a replay of what happened.
Let's take a look on this scrum. They're going.
Estonian ball. They secure possession. It's again another great push from the Barbarians, but smart play. Wallace lose possession. Great pressure from lefty Maki. They have to kick, but it's a forced kick. Middle of the field. Occasion for a counter-attack. No one gets on the ball. Now it's Lidmanen to Myllypuro. Steps back in. Smart play. Keep possession. Great carry. Great carry. Great work from the Finnish winger. Now it's safe ball. Finland has to get on the outside. There's lots of space. Vironen is facing no one. And instead they elect to play on the right side again. Will this pay off? It's scary, but all the Estonian defense is here. And they've lost the ball. Estonia loses the ball. Barbarians lose the ball. But okay, there was an unfortunate play, I guess. No rolling away. Side entrance. For quick top play from Marai. Number 18. Great carry. And Obin Moirin scores. The Barbarians decide to go the hard way and pressuring where the defense is instead of looking for space. But they power through. The Estonian side is clearly really proved by the last 10 minutes defending with one less player on the field.
They just didn't pay attention to this last quick play.
Good job from RI with a quick top penalty, definitely spotting a disattention on the Estonian defense, but we can't really blame them. It's a really tough physical game out there, and playing with one less player is not the easiest thing.
Elias, you know what would be wonderful if you can feel it.
Recommendation for you from home, if you're deciding to come and watch the Finland-Denmark game that comes after this, bring 2 layers of socks, because your commentator is currently freezing. He goes for the kick, he goes the accuracy, and it's just short. Vartiainen had the accuracy, didn't have quite the power to connect.
How quickly do we finish the game? How much do we have left?
Oh, not much. 5 minutes now. I don't have a clock, but
Yeah.
are you playing in the other game? No.
No, I don't. No, I'm gonna go to spend time with my kids.
It's quite a chilly day today. Great sprint from Patrick McSteen here in front of the camera. Showing off for the people at home. Kick off just barely over the 10 meters. That's a great kick. But it bounced straight off, I think. The AR, Begnoni on the other side, flags that it wasn't 10, or at least it went straight outside. And it's going to be a scrum for the Barbarian side on the middle of the field.
Showing you number.
7 minutes, is it?
7 minutes.
We got like a direct notification from the AR that we have 7 minutes left in the second half. We'll see if Estonia somehow manages to go in double digit, or if the Barbarians will break the threshold of the 30 points. Regardless, this so far has been a cracker of a game, so really happy with the display of rugby that we had in Myllypuro today. So an exciting game to comment. Let's see how this final part of the game will unravel. It's a pick and go from Runti that was moved at 8 now. Arai, they play in small field. Hager, nice carry, gets the offload.
Go!
Great carry from Pronk. Winning 1, 2, 3, 4 collisions. Still going on his feet. Great carry from Pronk. Runti secures the points. Again a slow ruck. Prorov goes himself. Secure the point. There is plenty of space on the outside that is not capitalized on. Arai steps back in. Arai wants the physicality, definitely. And Estonia retrieves the ball. Didn't pay off. It's a knock-on the Estonian side. Yeah, and you feel the coach of the Barbarians now. You should push them to get on the outside. You got lots of speed with Buzari that is not being used yet. You want to get and use this kind of speed on the outside, especially when we have so much space with the Estonian side that gets sucked in next to the rock. Now it's a knock-on on the Estonian side, so once again the Barbarians have the opportunity to do something. See, Arai that is trying to direct. It's been a really challenging game. You see, it's a pretty tiring for the people that have played all minutes so far. Let's see if the Barbarians will be able to secure the ball. Lehtimäki has been doing a good job of getting rid of that ball really quick so far. Ooh, there's a collapse on the right side. Solana is checking with his AR if he saw something. What we're seeing on this side, yes, we saw definitely on the right side some collapsing. Oh, and Wallace plays fast again, and his teammates are not ready. The ball is bounced backwards, and then it's a knock-on, so it's a ball for the Barbarians. If you're the Estonia here, you really want to get out of those 22, though. I get you want to try and fish for a penalty, but the Barbarians have been very educated in giving the 10 meters or not intervening. So maybe, just maybe, you want to get out of those 22. The chess again doesn't pay off. Barbarians once more with a scrum inside the 22-meter line of the Estonian side.
I'd want to be right there.
Why?
It's warmest in the front.
Estonia that has lost, of course, a strong carrier, and of course, surely they're playmakers among the backs because of red card, so they're definitely struggling with some inventive. Runti goes himself, goes for a carry, goes for a bet. It was a challenging offload to do. Lehtimäki with a lot of push, retrieves the ball. The ball is stolen on the Estonian side. It's a 3-on-1 on the close side. 2-on-1. Let's see what they manage. And there's a lot of space to run into. Number 23 has so much space to run. Buzari goes, but nobody can catch him. It's a field to, like, side to side. Try for the Estonia. Ardo goes with what is surely a 70-meter run, going for a score under the post. Estonia, great work in capitalizing in a mistake from the Barbarians. We were wondering, will the Estonian side get on double digit? They do it, and with class. Stealing, jackling the ball from a tough situation after the scrum. Ball on the outside. You play a 3v2 in the simplest way that you can. You go fix the defender and pass outside. Ball for Kuus. Runs all the way next to the touchline, flying. Buzari has to come from all the way to the other side, but it was just too much speed, and Kuus scores under the post. Wallace misses the kick. Sorry, it wasn't Wallace on the kick. It was number 20. What's going on? I can't see shit. What's going on? Was it an airplane?
80 meters above us.
Okay. So we just got an airplane flying what is maybe 50, 80 meters. No, maybe a little bit more above the field. Just Finnair really wanted to have a close-up look at this game. They really couldn't watch the stream, so they decided, okay, I'm going to fly my plane straight above the field. Restart Estonian ball. They have to find something. Again, with space on the outside. Ball to Ivar Loomus. Nice step on the inside. Finds space, beats the defender, lowers the shoulder. Carries the support is late, but the Estonian side goes have the ball. Really smart play from Loomus here. This is what Estonia needs. Some experience on the field, carrying the team. Number 6, massive carry for Kuzma. Estonia bounce back on field. They're going east to west, east to west. Ooh, tries the floor of glory. Loomus himself, show and go. Playing next to the field. Number 16 with a great carry. Again, now Estonia seems to have found some confidence in the game. Wallace doesn't find any forwards running onto the ball. He saves that. Ball is out. Zidzadzi's back on the field, goes with the cross kick, tries to find Buzari unprepared, catches him on the back, lots of pressure from the Estonia side. Buzari, woo, slips. Let's see what happens. The defender can't put any pressure, he fell on the ground. Buzari somehow, some way escapes a really dangerous situation. and you can see the Estonians are really slow in getting back on the line. You could see that the last 10 minutes have had a embo on that. Heavy tackle on Lehtimäki, not high enough. Yes, it was a high tackle as expected. It looked like a bad collision from here. Nothing really too. I lack for words here. Too malicious, thank you. Nothing too malicious, just difference in high and a player just slowing down. Unfortunate collision on the next to the neck. Nothing too dangerous, but of course it's a penalty for the Barbarians. What a pressure from Estonia. What a display of character in the last 5 minutes. That's exactly what they want. Now the Barbarians are back in the middle of the field with the line out. This has been a cracker of a game.
Wait. Last minute? Last minute.
The AR notifies this is the last minute of the game, so probably last play. Let's see if the Finnish side will try to get an extra play, extra score, and play for the fun and show off, or just get the ball outside. Estonia will try to get rid of the ball, to get the ball back and do something about it. Estonia. Good carry. Ooh, massive carry from Bronk in the middle of the field.
Yeah, very impressive. And side, go side, guys. Go.
And Pusari knocks it on, and Estonia wants to play this advantage to get something out of it. Lots of space to cover. This is the last play of the game, ladies and gentlemen. The ball is knocked backwards. They're still playing. Ooh, big tackle from Vartiainen. Pinning them there.
Very efficient.
Was trying to invent something. Ooh. Estonia playing simple game. They have space on the outside, but they don't have the numbers. Let's see what they're gonna try and do. Ooh, high tackle, Prorov on Lamus, the two teammates. Estonia still in possession, but they're going east to west, west to east. They're not really gaining any space. And the Barbarians with lots of pressure. They know this is the end of the game and they want to end up on top. Advantage for the Estonian side, probably offside or side entrance. They go back to the penalty. They're going to have to top and go. There is no time.
Oh, no, they won't have our key.
What's the deal with that?
We should, borrow some tackle bags. I've got a tackle bag in my car. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I don't have my keys with me. Sorry for the interruption of service. We got like some logistics that had to be dulled and resolved, and now we apparently have a solution. This is the last play of the game, and Estonia kicked outside. Of course, if you kick outside with a penalty, you're gonna have the chance to play. Wonderful line out, well executed, and they're gonna go for the first maul of the game on their side. Estonia secures the ball, but great counter from the Babas. They're gonna try and win it. Ball outside. Ooh, safe catch with some space on the outside. Wins the first collision. I believe it's number 12 again, Krusel, winning a massive gap, massive line break. It's a little bit of chaos. Oh, diving on the ball. Hands on the ball. Barbarian side, they get the ball. Prorov wants to play, kicks himself. And this is the... He kicked, but the referee didn't see what happened. So Ilya Prorov is negated the glory of ending the game himself. Shure taps, kicks outside, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the game. What a cracker. Finnish Barbarian 27, Estonia 10. In spite of the result, I believe the Estonian side has to be proud of their effort. The first game since 2019, first game for this group under this new management. And they needed some time at the beginning of the game to find some identity of the field. But the second part of the first half, lots of pressure. They just learned how to finish together. Massive congratulations to that. And of course, lovely display of rugby from the Finnish Barbarians. As we mentioned at the beginning of the game, lots of players on this team that are fighting and they want to show off to get a spot on the major national team that is actually playing right after this game against Denmark. So of course showing off for Alistair Davies, the head coach of the national team. What a display of game. Lots of big carries, big decisions on both sides. What I remember was, like, of course, Prorov was really decisive from his team. Big carries from Utilainen, big carries from Runti, really securing the game for their team. What I wish the Barbarians explored more was playing on the edge, having such fast players, but they need what they need. They did what they needed to bring home this game. So congratulations. We see now some salutes and some celebration at the end, and this concludes the commentary for the first game of the day. Get tuned with us, go on rugbyeurope.tv to watch Finland versus Denmark. My name is Leonardo, we'll be with you for the next game as well. See you soon.
Thanks for the battle. I think we played a very structured game, especially on the defensive end. We didn't let us get a try. And I think we didn't play our best, especially at the start. So thanks for the battle again. Cheers. One key for Finland. Hip hip! Hooray! One key for the crowd. Hip hip! Hooray! One key for the refs. Hip hip! Hooray!
First and foremost, Oid, thank you so much for coming down. Thank you so much, Estonia, for making the trip despite the conditions. Thank you so much to our fans as well for making the trip down despite the conditions. This was an amazing game of rugby, I think. It's really showing kind of what we're pushing up here in the Nordics. Unbelievably proud of Finland. Thank you, Estonia. I think we can't do this without you boys. So, very good. A massive pleasure to play with you. Like you said, very structured game on our side, but we love seeing the offloads despite the wet conditions, so credit to you boys for trying to play that sort of game. All I can say is let's get in the sheds. It's absolutely freezing here.